Howdy there, folks. How are y'all doing? My name is Reese. Welcome back to the 25 challenge, where we're seeing how far we can get in 25 episodes, each 25 minutes long, each over the course of 25 hours. 1 an hour, every hour. Take a shower. Tell Der Bauer. The overclocker? Yeah. Though he's the delitter, isn't he? Der Bauer. Known for delitting his processors like a madman. I can respect that, though. We now have enough EMC to create a second energy collector, which is awesome. Running out of places to put them, though. Can I get a glowstone? I can. Slap a glowstone on top of there. Make sure it stays going at all times. The situation is, right, we can stick this one in front of it for now, but eventually that space might need to be used by something else. We could start creating relays, I guess. That's sort of where we need to get to eventually. But that effectively doubles our passive generation of EMC, and then we also have EMC being generated by things like dirt, and eventually ores, which we're still churning through over here, by the way. So that's still a thing that we're getting energy, or EMC from as well. So we're doing pretty good on energy, EMC generation. Like I said, the goal was by episode 25 to have an entirely fully decked out MK3 power flower. And, I mean, it does certainly feel like the fastest way to do that is going to be me going out and mining myself. But I'm sort of determined to make this work, to make it all... passive income is very important in retirement. And I want to retire. We're going to be done with this series. We're going to be done with Tekkit Legends for the rest of my life when we're done here. I know I said that the last time I played it, and then I deleted it from my computer in this, like, declaration. But this time I mean it. No, so... what we're going to do today is attempt to build an overclocker upgrade, and that's going to speed up our smeltery, as well as... or not our smeltery. Oh my gosh, listen to me. I'm so in the future right now. I didn't even... no, smelteries existed. I'm thinking of Tekkit Classic. They didn't exist during Tekkit Classic. They did during Tekkit Legends. Tekkit Legends just left Tinker's Construct out of the mix. Wisely, I would argue. So for that, we're going to need an electronic circuit, some copper ingots, and some coolant cells. We're just going to need a water cell, which is just going to be... a bit of tin? How many of these things do I already have lying around? None of them. Absolutely not. Well, we've got cables. Whoop-de-doo, Basil. What does it all mean? We need rubber. I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to get a stack of rubber. We're going to get, like, a stack... okay, we're going to get a bronze ingot? Really? Oh, we need more EMC. We desperately need more EMC. We need to get more EMC. We've got a problem now. We've got to run back here to get more. We've got 17 blocks of coal. That's what we've got to work with today. It's 4,000 EMC. We don't have a lot to work with, I'm afraid. I was going to get 3 stacks. I was going to make a bunch of cables. I don't think that's going to pan out today. We'll do what we can, though. We'll definitely do what we can. So how much bronze can we get? We can manage exactly half a stack. The thing is, I can't make nothing but cables. Oh, is that not how you do it? Oh, there are copper cables, aren't they? Well, I am a full and a half, aren't I? We need copper. Can we get a full stack of copper? We can get 40. Okay, that's a bit more. It's a bit more. We don't need to make, like... we just make a stack, right? So, maybe not even a full stack, because we can't quite make a full stack. We either make a little bit more than a full stack or a little bit less than a full stack. We'll make 62 of those. We'll combine them with 64 of these. Look at all those copper cables. Hopefully it'll be a while before we run out of copper cables again. It's a good step toward our goal. Next thing we're going to need is some tin, although we really don't have the resources for this, do we? Wonder if coolant cells have an EMC value. Like, do I need to make more than the 1? So that's going to make 16 empty cells. They certainly don't have an EMC value. And then we need to go fill those up with water, which, I mean, we're bound to have some water around here somewhere, right? I mean, where could we possibly find water from? Ba-bam! Unexpected. Am I right, folks? Unexpected. Water cell. And the coolant cell is going to be a water cell surrounded by more tin? Well, that's odd, but okay, fair enough. If only I had a compressor, I could do something with that uranium. I don't have a compressor. What I can do with the uranium, though, is throw it in here and get it out of my way. It's just taking up space in my inventory. Let's go raid a building. Maybe we'll find some EMC in here. Do you think this thing has a value? No. Oh. What about like a regular... no. Oh. Okay, well, let's mine it all up anyway, because I've already started the process. What is that? Hobbyist steam engine? Does that have a value? Oh, it does have a value. Okay, good. Rolling machine? Oh, okay, how about that? All of this stuff. Some of it does. I don't know what some of it does. I don't know what the purpose or function of these are. because I didn't get that deep into the trains because people lost their minds about Tekkit Texan and hated it, and I stopped it. If only people hadn't lost their minds for no reason, aside from just it was completely mental. Keep that in mind. The only difference was the episodes were being released in a series under a different name, and if I'd released them in the series under the same name, no one would have cared. But that's not what I did, and they did care. At least they thought that they did. Anyway, if that hadn't happened, I would have been able to do enough research into this pack to find out, or into Rails to know what a buffer stop track is. Didn't happen, though, and it's all your fault, you watching this at home. It's all your fault. It's all going to end, and it might as well be my fault. You know what my problem is? I only sleep when it's raining. And then I scream, and my voice is strained, and she says, "Baby, it's 3 a.m., I must be lonely." Nobody? Really? You people don't know good music, do you, when you hear it? I don't know why I'm so aggressive towards the audience today. I sound like an angry old man. You kids these days, you don't know good music if it slithered out and bit you in the butt crack. You know, that thing that happens with good music. Is that right? No, it's I never get that one right. It's always, there we go. Electronic circuit. And then we combine that with the 3 of these and some various other materials, cables. Cool, we've managed to create a single overclocker upgrade. The problem is, we need more than one. We need a sort of a minimum of 2 for this, but we'll go ahead and put one in the macerator, and that'll speed it up a hair. Excellent. Although I wonder if we ought not be better served, or if we ought be better served. Oh, hi there, you. Oh, what happened to your eyes? Oh, whoa! Oh, sneak attack! The one with no eyes was cooperating with the one that also had no eyes because it's missing its entire head. Chew on that one for a bit, why don't you? I'm not really sure how that works. Doesn't matter, we should go to bed because it's scary at night. Oh my gosh, look at this. Got another 5,000 EMC. What the heck is happening? Who am I being attacked by now? Angry spider with green eyes. It looks poisonous, but I think it's just a regular spider. And this pack has, like, alternative textures it applies to mobs, which is cool. I don't think Pure BD Craft does that anymore, does it? I'm always tempted to call it Sphax, because it used to be Sphax Pure BD Craft. But I don't think it's called that anymore. I think it's just Pure BD Craft, which is a bit odd. What happened to the Sphax part? Did Sphax leave the team? Is Sphax a person? I don't know. I honestly have no clue. 14,000 EMC. I kind of need to make another one of these for the furnace. Let's go ahead and do that then, I guess. Now that we know what the recipe was and we've got plenty of EMC, it really wasn't that much of a hassle. I've got enough of these energy cells. I could probably make 2 more. Oh. How are all these things getting in here? Oh, I see. They're stepping up over here and then they're falling in and they can't get back out. I like that. Let's just leave them in there like that. Oh. Really? You're not gonna... I think we clicked too quickly. We broke the infinite water glitch in Minecraft, and we can't restore it either. That's a mistake that you don't make more than once. Well, you might. I don't know. Let's turn all of these into coolant cells, and then we'll make as many overclocker upgrades. We're going to need to make a power upgrade, too, though, I think. Because otherwise, we'll start, like, they'll start consuming more energy. They'll start burning more energy than they can consume, if that makes sense. It does. Trust me, it does. Just take my word for it. 5410. We don't need that much. But, well, actually we do. In order to get 13 of these. Which we kind of want. Wow. So once again, we've burnt through. Let's leave all of these up here. Unfortunately, they do not stack. So they're just going to take up space. We're done with tin for now. The last thing we're going to need to make is a bunch of electronic circuits. And we've got the copper cables for them. We don't have enough EMC, though, for the redstone and the refined, like we can get 2 refined iron. I mean, it ultimately just always comes back around to me waiting for EMC to be passively generated, or me going out and actively mining up some materials. Now, granted, look at that, another 7,000 EMC. Oh, it's coming through pretty quick, actually. This passively waiting thing isn't all that bad. Do you think we might be able to get a tier 3 before episode 25? And if so, do you think we might be able to make ourselves some red matter armor before this is all said and done? No, you know what? I need to stop coming up with bonus ideas, like bonus objectives. I need to focus on completing sort of the main task. So let's throw at least half of these back in here, and we'll get some redstone, which is sort of also important. Maybe not that much redstone? Oh, no. You know what I've done? I've forgotten the recipe again. It's one of these in the middle. No, it's not. It's one of these either side with redstone in them. Damn it! You're always wrong! If I just did it, too! Okay, how many of these do we need? We've got enough for 1, 2, 3, 4 of these, I think? If I just did my very quick counting correctly. So we'll make 4 of these bad boys. Oh yeah, I can automatically pull items from up here, by the way. I don't know if you noticed that. So that goes in there. These flank it, and then we put the 3 of these on the top. And the recipe goes a little something like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow, I did actually count it correctly, even though I was kind of counting very quickly. I'm very proud of myself for that. It's the small feats that get you through the day, right? The small feat. If you have a foot fetish, maybe it's the big feat that gets you through the day. All right, couple overclocker upgrades. We'll put the other 2 in here. Moving a lot faster now. You see what I meant, though, about power. They're drawing a lot more power than we can provide with one generator. And that's a situation. Or it might just be that... Yeah, no, they're definitely having some problems. I wonder, what about with just 2? Okay. Do you think that a second generator would be enough to fix our problems? This one's running with 2 just fine. But then again, it's not doing anything at the moment. What if we ran the macerator, because it's always got something. What if we ran it with 2? Okay, it starts to drain. But is that just a problem with the generator? Or is that a problem and we need to step it up to the next tier? Because I know that we can create like a better version of the generator that is... Well, I mean, we can create a lot of different... What I'm asking is, do we need to step up to the next voltage? Oh my gosh. Or do we just need a second generator? I don't know. It's been so long since I played this, I cannot remember. We could look up at Industrial Craft 2 IC... I forgot what it's called. Hold on a second. Let me find Industrial Craft something or another. Oh, it is fully spelled out. Industrial Craft Classic. And we can like page through here and look for things like transformers and whatnot. And I think that's what we might need, is we might need to get a transformer in there and then feed it a higher voltage energy from like a superior machine or something like that. Or we could just try to build a second generator, which is what I'm going to do right now, and see if that might help us out a bit if we have 2 generators. The iron furnace and electric furnace is not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about an actual generator, which is going to require a battery, a machine block, and a furnace, which is all going to require EMC, which I imagine we should have quite a bit of right now. Wow! Holy smokes! Fantastic! Each one of those is 18,000 EMC each. Hey, you know what we could do? Is we could throw blocks in there, we could throw some blocks in here, we could throw some blocks in there, and look at this. So these will all stay running for a very long time, assuming they burn blocks. That one's burning a block. We'll find out about these later. We'll have to come back to them, but I'm assuming they will. And you might think that's a waste of EMC, but all of these things are going to keep running anyway, so we might as well, you know, just... I mean, if we're going to have to put fuel in them later, might as well put fuel in them now. I mean, what's the difference between filling up the car now and filling it up tomorrow? Except for the fact that tomorrow we might forget and we'll run out of fuel, and then we'll be stuck on the side of the interstate feeling like fools. I've never done it before, but, you know, I hear it happens to people sometimes. All right, we're going to need to make a battery, so that's going to be 10, 4 tin, and 2 redstone. I really wish that this series was being made in such a way that you could comment and leave me helpful tips. But unfortunately, this series is being made in such a way that by the time you watch it, literally every episode has already been recorded. They're all being recorded well in advance. My plan was originally to do a live stream, like an all-day live stream, an 8-hour, 24-hour, something along those lines live stream of Tekkit Legends, which I'm kind of glad I'm not doing, because I think that would cause me to go even crazier if I had to play it for that long without a break. Instead, it's being recorded kind of in advance, and quite honestly, not sure if I'm going to make the deadline. I guess, spoilers for when this is being recorded, I've considered changing the deadline. Sort of moving the day that I release these, because there's technically... There's 2 different anniversaries in the month of July. There's the anniversary of my first ever gaming video, which is what I'm aiming for, and the anniversary of my first ever solo video. And then I guess if things still don't work out, there's the anniversary of my my first ever Minecraft video, even later, because my first video on this channel was not Minecraft. It was Portal. So even later, if I really can't deliver on time, we can push it back even further. Okay, so it's maintaining now just fine with 2 generators. So I guess the problem really was just 1 generator was not enough. Yeah, good. We've solved that issue. Can I get away with 3? I'm watching that little lightning bolt. I'm ready for it to start dropping, but it looks okay. It looks like it's maintaining. Now, is this really useful, considering we've nearly burnt through this backlog here, and it looks like we are a ways off from it really getting down to pay dirt? I don't know. That's a real complicated and drawn-off question that I can't answer. How far are we from, like... Oh, did I just take damage from a 4-block fall? I guess I did. How far down do things... I mean, iron occurs pretty close to the surface. I'm pretty sure that coal... Or not coal. Well, coal, yes, but tin and copper do as well. If we could just get it moving a little bit faster, you know? One of the things I was thinking about making was, and I talked about it earlier, a solar panel. Because then we could use the solar panel. Coal dust. We need to get some coal dust. Let's do that. The problem is the one and only macerator I've got right now is... Oh, you know what? Can't you turn off a hopper with the lever? Well, I mean, I don't know if that's a thing in this pack or if that's a thing in this version of Minecraft, but I'm pretty sure you can, because what I was going to say is I need to get some coal dust. So we've only got the 1 macerator, and I'm worried if I'm not quick enough, it'll pipe it into the furnace and turn it into something else. But what's in there right now? Flint? How did flint get in there? Is flint a byproduct of macerating that you can get sometimes? That's not a good thing that can get in there. We'll have to take that out manually. I don't want to have to come over here and check this thing periodically for flint. I have to come up with a way to automatically extract it. But if I put a switch on there somehow... Okay, we'll try that. And then I put something like coal in there. Will the coal automatically get hopped into the furnace? Okay, what if I turn it on now? Aha! Okay, so that does work. So we'll turn that on. And then we'll put that in the macerator. And that'll be the next thing to get macerated. We'll throw the iron in there and we'll get hopped down. But then when it's done, we can... Is it still going? No, it didn't even... Oh, of course, I guess it wouldn't hop it out of there. All right, cool. We can turn that back on now, and situation resumes. Great. I've got the coal dust that I needed. I feel like I did a poor job explaining why we needed to jump through those hoops, but also I don't care. I've got a much better Tekkit Legends series on my channel. If you're looking for some tutorial content, go watch that. So a stack, really, of coal dust should be more than enough. Then we're going to need 2 electronic circuits, some glass, and another generator. That's why we don't make the top-end solar panels. Because making a solar panel by itself is such a hassle and a half, I tell you. We're going to need redstone. Oh my gosh. I just realized it's coming back. It's the recipe. It's returned. Okay, no, you know what? I got it this time. It's that in the middle with the redstone to the sides. Yes! Some of you are probably thinking at this point that I'm doing this on purpose as like a gag. I assure you that sadly I am not. I'm just that bad. Electronic circuit, coal dust, glass, and then what else is needed? What else you got for me, baby? The generator? Generator. I can do it. We're going to need more copper, though, because we're going to need to make some more cables. We went through all those we made earlier. We were very boldly creating copper and like, aha, now we're not going to run out. But no, then we did. We definitely did. We're going to need tin, and we've already got the redstone. I think we've got everything we need. So for the generator, we'll need the machine block, the battery. Should I make a couple of batteries while I'm thinking about it? I think I should. My reasoning for this is we're probably going to need more later anyway. So why not? How about now? How about how about now? Why not tonight? Baby, for once, let's don't think twice. We'll take that spin that never ends that we've been talking about. How about now? I can't remember the exact words to that song. It's a good song, though. We can hang around this town forever making plans, but there will never be a better time to take this chance. Ooh, I think I got it. Yeah, I think that's how it goes. Good tune. Good music. Hey, you know what? I rag on modern country music, but, you know, late 90s, early 2000s, there was some golden content in that period. Not anymore, though. Not anymore. It's all garbage. All right, check this one out from memory. Honestly, if I get this one from memory, I'm going to be shocked. Wow. I was right. I am shocked. I should have made a second generator. I'm going to right now. Reason is I could make 2 solar panels. I don't think the solar panels work with glowstone, though, so we will have to aggressively sleep at night. But that's not a big deal. Ah, dadgum, we're going to need a furnace. Should have just grabbed a stack of them. I usually grab a stack of things out of there whenever I get something. That would have been smart. So, furnace, block, battery. There we go. Do you think I could do... No, I'm going to psych myself out now and get it wrong because I got it right that first time, shockingly. No, I did it again! Oh my gosh! Solar panels! Okay, and then we need some copper cables. I mean, they're not the best cables to use. We could get some glass fiber cables, but I don't think these are producing enough power for it to matter. If we were making wind generator turbine things way up in the air, that would be different because that energy has to travel a really long way. Tin cables are actually good for that because even though they do have sort of a low power throughput before they get burnt up, they've got like a low tolerance. They can carry power a long way without losing any of it, if that makes sense. If I explained that in a way that is not totally garbage. Boom. Okay, there's some additional power. Need to go get some plugs because I don't want anything going into there. Like it did. It literally did. I didn't know you could put things in there. I guess it makes sense if you wanted to charge something in a solar panel. Let's head back inside then. You know what we ought to create is a battery to plug all of this into instead of having it all just go into something. What have we got here? Plugs aren't in here. Plugs are in here. Boom. That might be a good idea for next episode. Creating a rebattery. We could create a second tier. Is it the second or third tier rebattery that steps up the power output to like the next tier power output? And then you got to be careful with it. Okay, we're doing good now. We could probably break this for now. I mean, I might end up using this later, but everything seems solid. Oh, hi there, you. Hi there. What are you doing down there, eh? What are you doing in my quarry there? Oh, what are you doing? Get out of the quarry, eh? That's not a good move for you. Either you got to be in the quarry or you got to not be in the quarry. Once you go in the quarry, ain't no turning back, though. Okay, you can't decide not to be in the quarry after you done been in the quarry. Okay? I wonder if there's been anything else in here with an EMC value that's been collected. Gravel, for some reason, is still going into this chest. When we specified that it should not be. It should be going down into here. That's where gravel goes. Did I never put the gravel? Maybe that's gravel that was already in there? I'm not sure. But let's go ahead and check and see what we got. So that's pretty good. And should we create another... Oh, no, there's nowhere to put it. I was going to say let's create another energy collector. We've now reached a point where we might just need to go ahead and make another condenser and start moving our energy collectors away from that condenser. I have 2 separate condensers. I know. It's madness. It definitely is. But I think that's the point we're at. Let's get everything out of here. And we'll figure out what has a value. And we'll pipe it up here. Right. Okay. And then we can get another energy condenser. We don't have enough for another collector. We can get another energy condenser. This makes sense. This has been a long time coming anyway. So we'll set this one up kind of off to the side by itself over here. Maybe sort of elevate it a bit. Because what we're going to eventually have to do is surround it on all sides. Right? So the bottom is going to be the only side that's accessible anyway, usually. So we'll put it like, plop it up there. And then we can crawl up underneath it and look inside. I think that's high enough. We might need to go higher with it, but for right now, that'll be plenty. And then we will move these 2 energy collectors over to it. We'll hook them up, and we'll get them creating something else. Where's the other one? Oh, gosh. You definitely don't want to leave those lying on the ground, am I right? All right, one there, and then we'll have it start creating more glowstone. Why not? We'll change it out to diamonds or something else at some point in the future anyway. It doesn't really matter what we have it set to do. But I guess the next stage, next couple episodes is going to be... Well, okay, we're done for today. Thank you folks for watching. God bless you. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.